Obtain statue of pikeman. Obtain statue of shield bearer. Get the statue of pikeman. It'll be useful once we get to heavy infantry. Alright, let's get some gems, and then increase... What are the outputs? Okay. What was the thing you're saying? Left-click drag continuously, or shift drag for straight placement. I don't really see a difference between them. Okay. So, what have we got here? It says hold to replace all. Where? Sorry, where does it say hold to replace all? Where do you see that? Left-click drag continuously. Shift left-click drag straight replacement. Upgraded conveyor belt capable of carrying any and all things. Oh, it does it on connected belt. Okay, I see it. Cool. Alright, interesting. Does it do it through... Okay, so it just does it until it hits a non-belt thing. Interesting. Got it. Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks for pointing that out. Let's see. Shield guy. Yeah, I don't really get the recycling center. Motifs and ink collected in recycling bins are sent here. Equipment that regularly collects a certain number of motifs and ink used for production when placed adjacent to a canvas. Oh, okay. Well, the way that my stuff is set up right now, there's not room adjacent to the canvases. Unless I just move everything. Which I can do, would be costly. Let me see. Hang on. Alright, so it's right there. So if I say move it there. Okay, so now there's space next to the canvas. Let's see. Thing is that this recycling center is going to make all kinds of random stuff. So... Wait, for now, I guess we could just have it feed directly into this thing. Let's see if this works. It's not doing anything right now. Not sure how long that might take to kick in. Oh, there it goes. I just saw it make a few things. Okay, so it's starting to make some free things now. Okay. Let's do that. Hey, Neo. We could use more square output. this thing going? Still needs quite a bit. You broke your circles. I did break my circles. Thank you. I would have noticed it eventually, but you saved me a lot of times. Eventually, I would have been like, where the hell's my circles? We've got these here, which is more circle production. One thing I've noticed is it seems there's only so many shield positions, and once they're all filled, it doesn't spawn more shield guys until, like, one of them dies. Alright, we got that rune. Research costs reduced by 1 green. Plus 7 mana gained after... Oh, this gives a lot of crafting stuff. I've got that before. Super Motif Maker. Let's get that. First thing we're going to do is put that on the square production, because we need more squares. Gates full health. Hero, recipe, heavy infantry. Perfect. There's more squares to the left and to the right, along with various half shapes, which we might be able to use for spear production without having to do scissors. Well, we would need triangles over the top. Well, no, I think we could make do with this. Alright. Hey, all. Hey, goddess. Alright, so... That's going to be so many circles there. Okay, let's see. The upgraded motif makers. Where's that? Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have to research it? Super motif maker. There we go. Alright, put it on the squares first. How much are these? 180? Alright, triangles. We'll do the rest later. Okay. Alright, so heavy infantry is the next thing. We got all this space over here. So I think what I want to do now is we're gonna flip this track to go the other way. Alright. We're gonna have to move the copy machine as well once that's done. Alright. And then we want to set up a track for heavy infantry, which is spearmen plus shield guys. We have... Do we have the recipe for spear guys? We do. We have to make spears, then combine it. Now we do have a spear statue, so we can get that going faster. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so... let's copy-paste this setup. And see what we can do with this. Yeah, to really be able to use the output from the recycling center, we would need sorters, like things where you could say triangles go left, everything else goes right, things like that. But I don't think I have those right now. So for now, I think it's just best to feed it all into this thing. All right. All right. So shield guys are going to. Need to flip this. Alright, so shield guys go in there. And spear guys... be like that. Yeah, that's doable. Alright, so spear guys would go on this line. Let's try to not muck this up this time. Okay, so there comes the heavy infantry. So as soon as this is done making the current copy... Alright, there we go. We are going to work on copying the heavy infantry. And do a splitter and tell it prefer to output in 1 when possible. And then extra go there. Okay, so now that all this is done, you know what? I don't know that the recycling center is going to do anything here, because it's only for shapes, and there's no shapes going into this thing. So we can change this. Okay. Wait, something's wrong. Why are these guys not working? Why are they not working? They're getting squares. There's heroes right there. Is it the outputs? There. Okay. Okay, that's fixed. And Spearman Belt wasn't going. There we go. Okay. That's fixed. Alright. Not sure how many spearmen, or how many of these things can be run off of one spearman statue. Okay, to make more spearmen, we need to take this and combine it with triangles. And triangle belt is over here. Did I already upgrade these? Yeah, those are super motif makers. So I need to run this triangle belt around. I think that's the only source of triangles I've got, other than recycling stuff. I don't think we're going to use these very fast, so I'll put one motif guy there for now. And then we'll have a... Oh, I'm not going to have enough money to copy that right now. Alright, how many heavy infantry do I got? I made 20, apparently. Nice, didn't take any damage, good. Got an extra 182 bucks because of the relic we picked earlier. Alright, Jim's recipe, that adds a boss to the next battle. But we get another hero recipe. Let's do that. I think we can do that. Mage is super helpful. Okay, another statue of a pikeman would be super helpful, but so would mage. Actually, mage uses up triangles, and we're pretty short on triangles right now, so we'll take the pikeman statue. Star, I guess? Star motif source? Okay. So... triangle output. Alright, pause. So we have another one of these. And... do that. Okay. The Great Triangle Shortage of 2026. Yep. Da. Okay, how to set this up. Copy this. Alright, we're gonna do this, but then we're gonna turn it around. Actually, no, hang on. And... that could be closer together. Okay, I think that works. Oh, we want room for recycling. Because we can do recycling with this one. Where is it? Right here. Okay. So, these things... take that, move it there. Okay. And then... yeah. There. Okay, and then the triangles here are gonna come down this way. So I need to... I need to move some stuff. Okay. That should make spears. Okay. Alright, now the question is how we need to combine the dudes with the spear guys. So our dudes are way over here, and they get dropped off right there. Let's see, spear guys, there's not going to be any recyclables from spear guy output. So, it'd be something like this setup here. I need to move all the spear production up. Alright, let's just use the move command. And move it like way up here. And that gives us some more space. Alright, and then the setup that we used for making the shield guys should be usable for making the spears. So we need spears plus the dudes. The dudes are over there, spears are over there. Question is space right now. Can move the recycling center if needed. Okay, that gives us a little more space on this side. Additionally, this thing, move that there. And that gives us a little more space too. All right. I wonder if you do a move command, I wonder if it saves progress on something that was like half built. I think it might, because this thing still has the image of the heavy infantry copying. It's worth knowing if so. Don't forget to leave space for snack tables. I could use the move command if I need to make space for those. But I don't, because we don't get the same researches on every run, and I don't have that right now. Does the copier need an output belt? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. And spear stuff. Alright, let's copy this for like the 14th time. Alright, so there's dudes there, and there's spears coming from up there. Thing is, though, like, the spears are going to need to go up on that belt up there. If we successfully make the spearmen, the output belt needs to go up there above the heavy infantry stuff. I might have to do this one from scratch. Alright, so let's just say that's the output belt for spears. Okay. So then something like that. And then the go out like that. And... this is a very enjoyable game. Really wish it had a blueprint system where, like, when you make something that's really nice, that you could save it and then use it on future runs. Oh, we're out of money. Rip. Alright, let's... alright, there we go. So, spear guys come out here, and then spears and dudes need to go in these. Did I research teleporters this time? No, I didn't. Okay. So there's spears. What's this thing doing? 539. Not great. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot that we did like a boss flower thing. I just realized that there's like no way we're going to kill these things because the heavy infantry don't go out that far. We need spearmen or horses or something to reach them out there. Double bridge conveyor distance. Forces level up 1 rank when obtained. New Guild Wars 3 article is up. Oh yeah? Let's take a look. Playable species spotlight the Kodan. Ooh, nice. We will read that in its entirety near the end. Thank you for the heads up.